All right, y'all. Here we are again for, let me fix my microphone real quick so it's a little higher up. There we go. Here we are again for more tutorials. So, oops. Let me back that out. So, we're going to do the same thing, right? Today we are learning how to do a face, like if you're doing a voiceover work or you're doing like I'm doing with my Let's Plays where I'm putting my face over the video files. Again, the reason I do it this way is so that I can isolate the video files and the audio files and edit them separately. If you record them all together, you know, if your game audio is too low, all you can do is try and put a bunch of, you know, if your game audio is too low and your voice is too high, all you can try and do is put a bunch of filters on and try and take it down artificially, and that's very difficult to do. So, excuse me. I have this file, right, where I'm doing voiceover work for this Call of Duty game, and I'm going to take that, drag it over, copy it over, import it however you want to do it. It's just like I said, dragging is the easiest for me. And I want to basically match it up. When I do my voiceover work, I try and press record on both devices at the same time. So there's only like a second or, you know, 2 difference in the video and the audio file. So I don't have to spend that much time. When I was in the beginning, I would press one, I would press the other, and then I would like have to give myself cues and try and match it up that way. So now I just press them at the exact same time. So you see with this file, the snap, make sure it's all lined up right there. Snaps over. Click on it. On my trackpad, it's just zoom in is just to push your fingers outward, you know, how you would on a trackpad. I'm not sure, honestly, how you zoom in on a mouse anymore, but you're going to have to figure that one out. Oh, here's a... never mind. So, you see all my files are lined up, right? Hey y'all, it's Rob. So basically I have this beginning part here, this big intro part. When I found out that we were, when I was showing you guys last time, we were making it for more like how to speed up footage for long plays instead of cutting it out for like highlights and stuff. So like the beginning, this beginning clip right here needs to go. It's just so long. I would never release a video with almost 6 minutes of nothing happening in the beginning. So we go to our arrow here, or we go to our razor tool, cut. You see, again, it bumped up with that line. The triangle comes in to let you know you're cutting in the same space. So we cut that. We'll go like this, take that, take this out, right? So now it's just my voice file. So I had recorded I'm not sure 100% if you guys can hear the audio right there, but I had recorded an intro on the beginning of this clip, and then I started watching for a while, and I was like, damn, this is not going to work. So essentially... yeah, we'll show you how to do this. Whoops. Control-Shift-C. So,
voiceover for this Warzone video. I'm not gonna
essentially what I'm gonna
really
do
put out except for is
find where
a showing
this
of
intro
what it looks
stops,
like.
and you can. It's the easy way to do that. I mean, you see down here on this file all these audio waves right here. When those are spiking, someone's talking. And when they're not spiking, no one's talking. So essentially, you can just go to where there's a gap and listen to the last couple things you said before that. So I'm talking about looting right there. So that's even... Yep. Okay. So that's where I start talking about the game, is right there. So if we drop it back to right here, make a cut, Boom. Okay. So then we can take our file after we found that cut where we want our intro to be and find okay, there I'm talking about loadout. So I know where I'm at relatively in this video because I edited it, obviously. So like right here is probably where I am talking about my gulag. Yep. Okay. So you can actually conveniently, you can see right here, there's a break in my video where I had paused. And I said we're going to delete that first piece of video. So I'll just make a cut right there. Right? Now this whole piece so now we've got where we started and we've got where we switched. So this whole piece can go, right? Like I said, that takes away all of our bullshit looting that I was doing in the beginning. When you're moving a lot of files, instead of dragging and dropping, you can press Command A, which is select all. I think it's, again, up here. You can go here to select all. It'll tell you what your shortcut is. Mine is Command A. I'm on a Mac. So I Command A all this stuff. And then if I shift click these two, they drop off, right? So essentially, that leaves all this to be highlighted and all this back here. So I'll drag this like this. Wait till those arrows snap and boom. So now I've got my footage going from my intro that I did to where I'm in my gulag, right? So now you can see. Now I need to find the clip. I need to make sure that my video clip matches with the audio that I just put in, right? So like this first clip is just an intro, so I don't have to actually have gameplay footage underneath it. So I know that this second piece of footage starts with me in the gulag. So what we'll do here is I'll find this video track that has my face on it, and I'll press this eyeball, right? That'll hide that footage. Sorry. So essentially, now there's no gameplay footage behind either of these two videos I just edited because we need to find it and drag it over. So when you come over further, right, now you can see this is where my gameplay footage, which I have on video track 1, and my gameplay, my face cam is on video track 2. So if I find this footage, that's where I need to start. I need to just drag the whole thing back. So this way will be easier just to click and drag here, right? Highlight all your stuff and then drag it till it snaps, right? Okay. So now you've essentially got, oops, my bad. I made a mistake actually. That's my intro track, so I've moved it to the wrong place. So now I need to move it again to here. After I checked, I was like, nope, that is wrong. I specifically, 3, 2, 1, go is where I started, which I think should be right here. So I'm actually going to just delete that first clip. And then once again, roll back out. Boom. Select all those and then drag that till it snaps. Now let's see where we're at.
Win here and you return
Now I'm
to
starting
the
my gulag fight. 2,
lose and
1,
your fight is over.
go.
Prove you can
Chasing.
still.
Okay. So again, I'm still just a couple seconds off. You can hear again, I said I gave myself the good old 3, 2, 1.
Win here and you return
Now I'm
to the
starting my gulag fight. 2.
Lose.
I'm still about a second off. So
Win
this is something
here
you
and
just
you
gotta
return to
adjust
the
it to
battlefield.
gulag fight. 2,
Lose and your
1,
fight is over.
go. Okay, there. See, now I'm all synced up. 3, 2, 1, go. This opening part of footage here. Now, now that I have everything where I need it to be, right, I come back up here to my eyeball that I had clicked on earlier. That brings my face back, right? Now, for this part, this first intro part, I want to leave this part big. That's what I always do. I leave the beginning part where it's just the whole box of me. And then I will show you 2 ways to do this other part. So what you want to do now is come here. Well, actually, there's going to be a little audio drop there because of the
Prove you can
Jason.
still
We're going to cut this. This will give me a good opportunity to show you a couple things if I do this kind of stupid. I don't mean stupid, but it's not exactly how I'd normally do things. Okay, I had to make sure. So I dragged that clip back there. I don't know if you saw what I did there. So let me show you again. I had to make sure it worked first before I said it was something that I did. All right, so undo that. And go back to here, right? Oh, it didn't undo the right thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Okay, so I've got my videos in the right place, right? And because I would have had that blank space of just no video, if I would have started my face cam right there, what I'm going to do is, you can do this either direction with the clip. If you need to extend it, like you cut it short, you need to extend it a little bit. Or if you need to pull it along the other direction, you can just grab this piece when this little red bracket shows up here. If you grab this edge and yank it back right there to where, see that snap again, boom, that will now fill this whole clip with video. And so now we're backed up to where we don't have that visual gap. So like I said, we'll leave this way, right? And then we'll come here. So I'll show you the way I like to do it, and then I'll show you, I guess, the other way you can do it, which is if we take this clip of our face, right? It's big right now. It's the best way to do it is when it's like a big continuous clip. So we'll go like this. We'll come over here to this opacity, right? And there's this ellipsis mask, or there's a polygon mask. And so this will apply this to this whole entire clip we're on. So what we'll do is we'll go like this, right? And we'll clicked on the ellipsis mask, obviously. And then you just go like this. You drag the corners until it's where you want it to be, right? So I like that. That gives, full face. Got the beard in there looking real good. So then what we want to do, we come over here to the scale, and I turn mine down to like 20 to 30, depending on how small I want it to be. And I drop it like that. Click off of it. You can see now I'm in the middle of the screen. Now what you do is you come over here to position, and this will once you get your setup and everything, this becomes super easy. I'll show you why in just a second. You can transfer this setting from video to video, and if your camera positioning is almost identical most of the time, you might only have to make small adjustments. So what I do now is I come here and I go to like left of the screen. So if somebody finds a better way to move this fucking thing around, let me know. But what I've always done is I have to figure out, let's see, I'll just do 800 for now. See how much that moved me to the left. So I need to keep going in that direction. So I'll drop down to like 200, right? Not enough still. So I'll drop it to 100. I'll drop it to 50. I'll put it back up to 60 because see that tiny, tiny space? I want just a gap more. And then I will drop this one down to 100. Wrong way. So I'll drop it up to 870 instead. That's not quite low enough. So we'll drop it to 950. 1,000, I guess. Not enough. 970. That's good enough for now. So yeah, then basically, once you do that, your transition will look like this. A quick switch down. You could even, if you really wanted to, you could go like this and put a scale marker right here. And then, oh, whoops, sorry, everyone. Yep, delete that. Make a cut right here. Put a scale marker right here. Oh boy, okay, that'd be a lot. I'll show you guys that in a different one about more advanced stuff. But anyways, we'll just stick with this for now, and then I'll show you something that I'm trying to cook up if I can make it work. And maybe an example of something else in a different video. I'll do a third video with some transitional techniques and some stuff. Like I did a It Takes Two video earlier where Rachel and I had faces on the wrong side of our face cams for the screen, so I switched them in the transition like that. So I'll show you some of that stuff. But so your transition looks good, right? You've got that you got the switch right here to your box. Okay, and then now you come back here and boom, you've got your face back to normal. Right? This is not the box we want. We want it to match this one with our face cam down here for our commentary stuff. So what you're going to do here, I need to move my outro because it's overlapping. What you're going to do then is find where your ending is, where I start doing my little outro shit. Oh, I think I already did that. Okay, so I say, so that's how it ends right here. So I'm going to make another cut right there, right? And then I'm going to take my arrow. I'm going to go to paste. Yeah, let me show you what's going on. This is what it looks like right now. When I go to paste attributes. Go here first. Go to copy the first one we did that already has the face cam done, right? Then go to your second one and go onto paste attributes. You'll get this stuff. I think I talked a little bit about pasting volume and all this stuff, but you'll get this attribute screen. And if you just keep all this stuff checked, motion, opacity, time remapping, and you post it like that, see right there, it just fucking transfers it right over. So now your transition is clean all the way across, right? And because we made that earlier cut that I showed you for our outro, and we posted it just in this spot, now when we go to the end, it just transitions right back to my face, right? So like essentially every video I start, I find the intro, chop it. I find the outro, I chop it. And then really before I do any work, usually I take all my settings from an old game and paste it in. So basically, I think I've shown you guys this before. You can always set presets up here, right? So I have my bandpass, my de-esser, my denoise, my de-reverb, hard limiters, loudness meters, mastering stuff, right? Which I can always just clip by clip by clip insert that stuff. But if I go to open recent and I said even Undertale 5, I just released Undertale yesterday, right? So I already have all my mastering done for Undertale the way I want it. So I'll open up an old project. This works basically for anything. I'll choose copy here. I'll take basically this file here. When you open it up, see I have all my positioning, my motion stuff is all relatively similar. I could probably just paste this mask over and it would copy perfectly and I wouldn't have to deal with it again. But we won't do that for now. Just showing you guys, I have like my channel volume, my band pass, my DS or my denoise, my dereverb, fill right with left because my microphone is a mono. Important to know if you guys are listening back to your footage and you don't have audio coming out of both your headphones, you can use this fill right with left, or they have a fill left with right, whichever one you need for what you got going on. So keep an eye on that. Hard limiter and my mastering stuff is all on, right? So I'll copy this, copy, and then I'll select all these clips that have my voice audio on them, because these are basically what I just showed you. All those effects are all set for, the game's already pretty mastered from the gaming company, the people who make it. So I just essentially let it ride the way it is. And then I take this, I come up to, this is my intro and that's my outro, which I made in different programs, so they don't need to be tinkered with. So what I'll do then is, I'll show you before we do this. I'll show you. This has nothing on it, right? It has the mask and stuff, but under here you go to the audio. It's just volume, channel volume, and balance. So when I go like this, select this track that I have here, and I go to paste, attributes. I don't want to carry the motion over. I showed you guys how to post the motion, right? But essentially that would then take the intro and the outro that I already have done. They're all separate, and it would change the video effects on them, so everything would have Facecam footage. So we're going to uncheck all this stuff right here, right? We want the volume, the channel volume, the panner, and the effects, right? And so like you could, if you didn't want the mastering, you could check this off. You could check off fill right with left if you have been using it and you got a mono micro, or you got a stereo microphone. So we'll leave all that checked, right? And then we'll just press OK. And so now our video effects are still the same, but when you look here, we have all of our audio stuff is now moved over. My volume, I probably have to adjust because I was using it for God of War, which tends to be a louder game. But anyways, so now all that is carried over. And I mean, like I said, even, if I wanted to take like this raw file right here, which I don't even know is to Warzone. I don't think it is. But if I wanted to take this raw file and just start right off the bat and, never do anything to it except for go to paste attributes and paste the motion, opacity, time remapping, volume, blah, blah, blah. You have your clip. It started out right there, like fresh, right out the gate. You see it took my face perfect because I've got my setup the way I always film is relatively similar. So I've already got my face cam on this. I have all my mastering effects, all my audio effects that need to be there. So just something to keep it. And if you wanted to do it in the opposite way, right? Say you wanted to paste all your attributes on a block when it's one, just so you don't have to toy with it too much. You could always make a cut right here. Right? Say that's your intro block. I'm not going to film through or like scroll through it to see if it's an intro block or not. And then what you could do is just go, see these reset buttons right here? Just go to reset effect, and that will take everything back to that except for your mask, which I haven't found out 100% how. Oh, just go like this. Mask 1, clear. Mask 2, clear. And then you got your intro footage, and then you got your face cam. So then you do the same thing. You just come back to the end, wherever that would be, make another razor cut, and then switch over go boom, reset those effects, and then clear, and then clear, right? So then you have your face cam set up again. That's another way to do it. There's, it's relatively easy. It's once you get your pattern down, how you want to do things, then it becomes relatively just cut and paste, or you know what I mean. Let me delete this file real fast, and I'll show you one more thing. So like I said, the -5 right there, Warzone tends to be loud. So we'll come up here to the audio clip mixer, and like you can see, like when I'm in actual gunfights, you can see this volume over here, right here, this first channel is spiking like crazy. So what we'll want to do is drag that down a little bit. That's about right. And then this volume of our voice channel needs to come up. So what we would essentially do then is go back to effect control, take like the volume, set it to 0 decibels, right? Okay, and then copy the same. Now that you've changed the volume, select all the audio, zoom out, select this section, go to remove attributes, and uncheck everything except for volume and channel volume. Delete that, and then go back, paste attributes. And just go volume. So now that's going at 1.5 decibels. I had set it at 0, but I've got a limiter on too, so it's presumably the reason that it's kind of arguing with it. But then when I go here, you got -1.5. You can just manually adjust all those too if you wanted to. If you only have a couple of them, just go here, go 0, 0. And 0. And 0. So you could do it that way. It keeps snapping back. I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, I'll take the volume animation off. Oh, I think there was just an animation stuck to it. So now that we've got that, nope, that's still not doing what I want it to do. So, yep, there you have it. We can take that all down. I guess we have to remove this. I don't know why. It's probably something I'll have to try and figure out. Adjusting audio levels isn't that hard, but it's annoying when it's not cooperating. So for some reason, I have to take this off, this level thing in the middle of mine, and then I can freely adjust the volume. So I guess that is it for now. Like I said, I'll show you guys some more like complex movements and stuff. Maybe how to shrink that face cam down. I'll actually, I wanted to show you the second way to do it, and then I forgot. So, it's my dog. I was like, what is that blur? So then if we come down here, my bad, everyone. If we do come down here and we take this mask off just by right clicking again and going to clear, right? We get the full box. I'm scaled down because I already had the filter on and everything. If I just go like that, then I can come back down here to the opacity and just go like this. And then I've got a fancy, not for some reason scaling together mask. It's not that hard to do, but it was unexpected. I don't use this one, but you can do it that way too, right? I think that's crooked as shit, but my computer's too far away for me to pay attention to, and I don't know how much I care. But yeah, if you're gonna use the box, there's got to be a way to make it more uniform. But anyways, then you go to 20, boom, and then you go back into your dialing system where you go to like, what did I have it at? 20, 30. 50, right? And then drop it down to like 100. Whoops. 900. 1,000. God damn it. 1,000. I pressed 100. There we go. So different methods, different result. Here, if you press this feather, it'll make it a little bit softer on the inside and stuff. So yeah, like I said, that's all I got for this little part on how to put your face cam on. I said maybe I'll do a little section on more advanced kind of movement stuff, but like cam movements and moving your face cam around the screen and stuff like that. But I'll do that in a different episode. So thanks for listening. Hopefully this was helpful. And not too scatterbrained, because I'm still just fumbling my way through it also. So we'll catch you guys on the next one for a couple more little tips and tricks that I've learned as I've been screwing around. So adios.